both guys on weight. Good to see. Good to see professionalism even at the amateur level.
Orthodox action. Notice from Cullen, I already like the amount of feints he's throwing. That inside kick's great for kind of measuring range.
What's the reason?
As is the jab.
Davor putting that forward pressure on. Makes it a little tough to strike going backwards, especially at any level.
Yeah.
Okay. I just switched out.
Good low kick.
Does anything.
Clean right hand from Davor.
And those classic single legs can be very challenging to finish in MMA.
Well, as you know, it's one of the first defenses that we learned.
Yeah, that's right.
We learn how to do the single, and then we learn how to defend the single. And then we learn how to do the double, learn how to defend the double. So, you know, it's almost like arm bars and triangles in the game. It's one of the first things that we're learning to defend once we get in that situation. So we don't see it finished much, and when you do see it, then you know that guy's either a high-level grappler or good knees from Davor. May Cullen get off that cage real fast.
Yeah, Davor's feinting a level change a lot. I'm guessing he's going to bomb an overhand right here off of one of those level changes.
Let's go left hook from Davor.
Yeah, Davor's already busted the face of Cullen up just a bit. See some blood out of the nose. Doing a lot of good jabs to the body and some level changes. He's trying to show low attacks and come over the top, I guarantee it.
Left hook's finding a home for Davor.
A lot of movement from Cullen, but Davor doing a good job staying very measured, really not wasting much energy, keeping a nice tight compact guard.
Yeah, no wasted movement, no wasted energy.
Good jab there from Cullen.
Little eye poke. Hate to see those. Those are one of the worst things that could happen in MMA.
Man, we got a dream team of refs today. We got Ryan Thompson, Jeff Rexford, and JJ. All guys super experienced. They usually handle the pro shows. These amateurs are in good hands tonight. That's cool to see.
Always, and like we've talked about forever, you know, Fury just puts on great performances. They put on great shows. They allow these fighters to understand what it feels like, you know, and to let them know if this is really what they want to do.
Yeah, and I know the state actually, they dictate, you know, who takes which show. So, I mean, I'm not too sure if it was just luck of the draw or what, but they really do have a super, almost overqualified set of refs tonight, which is great for these amateurs. Nice right hand there from Gallegos.
45 seconds left in this round. Let's see if someone can seal it. I think Davor is up maybe a little bit, but it's still a very, very close round.
Yeah, Davor staying in his face. Left hook's doing a lot of good work. I think we had a little more quantity from Caten, but definitely more quality from Gallegos.
Right, and then it puts us in this weird spot, right? Cullen landed a lot of leg kicks, a lot of volume, and Davor landed a lot of power. So, you know, we're looking for damage.
Yeah, I
but
think.
How do we determine the damage, you know?
Yeah, and like, you know, damage is truly the #1 criteria, and I think Gallegos did more damage. It looks like it visibly, and I think he landed the more effective strikes to do damage, which were those punches in the face. It was mostly his lead hook, and even, albeit sparing, the right hand.
Yeah, I'm interested to see the adjustments that are going to be made in the second round. Cullen did a lot of good adding up those kicks on the leg.
Yeah.
You know, to stop the forward pressure. For someone that likes to move forward a lot, they take away that front leg. It's hard for them to move, hard for them to you know, do what they want to do.
It can be hard to land a lot of kicks, though, when your opponent's constantly coming forward. That means you're kicking on the back foot, puts you out of position to potentially absorb a strike. You can't really maximize, like, the whipping potential of the kick if you're moving backwards. Yeah, I think that would do a good job, but I mean, Cullen's going to have to find his moments to press forward just a bit more.
maybe just land a little harder, the little hard shots. And Cullen had a lot of good feints, and even right there, throwing a lot of good feints. But to really sell a good feint, we got to land.
That's right.
That's a punch or two.
Ooh, that was a nice high kick there from Cullen. So that's a good combo, and he's sitting down a little. Maybe he heard you, Mike.
Yeah, I think he did.
He's throwing him a bit hard. Good balance there from Cullen, and good rotation. It seems like Cullen may have noticed he was just a little behind because he started the first minute of the second round at a much higher pace.
Like I said, we love to see the good adjustments, especially the amateur level, to see if these guys can listen and then not just listen but execute. See if Cullen can do something here, maybe get a finish. If not, Davor needs to work to at least get off the cage, give it a better image for the judges and the viewers at home to make it not look as much as if we're losing, with your back on the cage. Cullen drops to the double, trying to get an ankle pick. Good defense from Davor. He's trying to get that wizard. Cage wrestling is tough too, because as much as it gives you an advantage to hold him on the cage, it gives the person on the cage that way where they can lean on the cage and use the cage to help them stay up.
Couple good right hands there from Gallegos. Oh, nice little slip and rip there from Cullen. And again,
another one. Gallegos' mouth's a little open, maybe might be breathing a little hard, a little tired from that first round.
Cullen definitely seeming like the fresher fighter. He's certainly doing better this round. Man, that's the third nice, quick high kick.
That left, and that's the same side high kick, so it's hard to see coming sometimes. But he set it up, right, by throwing a lot of leg kicks. And then you're thinking a leg kick's coming, and it comes over the top, and you just miss it. There it is again. It's fast, too. It's quick. Doesn't really show it. 20 seconds left. Let's see if Davor can come back and take this round from him.
Nice, much better round for Cullen. Caten
finishes that one strong. I think it's pretty unofficially 1-1 going into 3.
Unofficially, I had that as well. But again, you never know. You never know. But I think unofficially 1-1. Good to see these guys go through a little adversity and have to fight their way out of it. So I'm sure there's going to be a really good round 3. They both know that they have to win this round. Bottom line. And ideally, do what Ortega did and just finish, not have to worry about going to judges.
Yeah, that first fight finish was insane. I mean,
and we just still didn't get a replay.
Yeah, that's okay. We have an official pay-per-view stream to this event, and then in a couple of weeks, they'll be posted on the Fury YouTube page. I always appreciate that. Some immediate pressure from Gallegos.
Yeah, that's what we didn't see in that last round. I think Cullen did a good job of stopping that forward pressure. I don't know. Beautiful right hand. Good
nice
jab. Another right hand.
These guys are both throwing pretty hard, so they're kind of crashing into each other. It's funny. Gallegos is kind of having the same like presence of mind that Cullen had in the second round, which Gallegos now he has to put his foot on the gas.
And even, in the second round you lose, you want to come out stronger. You're like, okay, maybe that wasn't my best round. Let me try to come out this next round and, change the tide a little bit, change the momentum a little bit, because you can kind of felt the momentum was switching a little bit. Cullen was landing more.
Yeah, 100%.
He was finding his range. He was finding the step back, the right hands, and, even holding him against the cage.
Yeah.
You kind of feel the momentum switch, so you need to do something immediately. You got to come out high. You got to land something good and make sure that you take charge. You know that this is my cage, and let him know that too.
Nice. Good punch off the break there from Cullen.
There you go.
Gallegos breathing deep, but man, he's still coming forward and throwing down.
Yeah, he might be tired, but he's still coming.
If Cullen has the juice, he should break away and throw some volume.
Yeah, I'd like to see either Cullen finish this or pretend to take him down and come back with some strikes. You see that you haven't, multiple takedowns haven't landed. Maybe let's start fading the takedowns and then throw punches and then go back for the takedown and kind of mix it up a little bit. But that's something that these guys are going to learn, and it's great to get them experience. 3 rounds in this cage, and they're only going to get better. They're young kids, and great fight so far.
Looking for a front choke as Gallegos.
Yeah. At least just to get off the cage, just like that.
Yeah.
Maybe not finish the attempt or not really even truly go for it, but to get you off that cage.
Nice. This is kind of that Grindhouse style. Like Cullen, he seems fresh as can be. And again, like if any of their fighters have all shared a trait, it's strong athleticism and great cardio. Coupled with strong technique as well. But they really all finish strong and just have a good athletic base.
And it might not look as tiring, to the common man, but being on that cage, and there we go. See, that was a better transition to it. But that was a great defense. Davor's defending.
And then Cullen's had this double leg all but finished. He's going to take that base away.
Yeah. But, got to the back, ended in a good position. But this is tiring, just leaning against someone and having someone's weight on top of you. You don't realize your arms start getting tired. You're picking them up. And, man, that was a great fight from these guys. Really a good war for them, good experience for them. And
all right, so all of the other amateurs fighting tonight should take notice of how these judges score this fight, as that can be quite telling for any fights that do go the distance. I unofficially have it up close, but 2-0 Cullen. Cullen taking rounds 2 and 3. In my opinion, Gallegos taking round 1, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's always good. You want to be mindful of the judges, kind of get an idea of, we never want to leave it to the judges.
Right.
But if, you see that it's kind of lopsided, or maybe that they like wrestling a little bit more. Okay, well, maybe let's wrestle a little bit more.
Yeah.
They think damage, more punches, maybe we'll strike a little bit more.
Yeah.
So just kind of getting that understanding of what you need to do to make sure that you get the win.
100%.
I guess we'll give a shout out to OnlyFans. Thank you, OnlyFans, for taking care of Fury, taking care of us. We appreciate y'all. I don't know if this is going to be streamed on OnlyFans later, but there's Cameron smothering Adrian Yanez.
Yeah, they got a lot of great sponsors. We'll make sure to mention them regularly during the broadcast. Yeah, OnlyFans, Pineda Law Firm, always showing support for especially our main cards. Warbringer Whiskey, our featured sponsor for the day. And we got a few more we'll be mentioning.
It was close. I think he might have won 2 and 3, but it was close. But you look good, though.
Davor just came over here, and I've known him. I saw him training at Metro when he was coming up before he was even thinking about fighting. He was like, "What do you think? What do you think?" I'm not sure. I was being honest. I think he might have lost the last 2, but it was close, and he looked good, and it was a great fight.
Every round competitive. I mean, both these guys, great
as you can see, it's a long waiting time. So I don't know if that's the judges. Maybe something going on with the scorecard, but.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, usually, the long score announcement is not a great sign of like pretty clear-cut judging.
And it was hard. I mean, it was a hard.
I mean, it was competitive.
My point of view, I saw different things, in the second and third. I mean, the first was probably the hardest round 2 call was the first. The second and third, you can kind of make your own adjustments. But here comes Wayne. I think Wayne's coming in. We're about to get our official announcement. So let's see what we got.
Curious myself. All right, here's Wayne for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of combat, we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision. Judge Donnell Sampson scores the fight 29-28, Caten. Judge Eva Beltran scores the fight 29-28, Gallegos. Judge Coy Sintern scores the fight 30-27, declaring your winner by split decision, Cullen Caten.
All right, Cullen Caten with the split decision win.
Yeah, I mean, great fight. Like we said, the first one was the hardest to tell.
It's-
And,
yeah.
you know, they gave it to Cullen. And, you know, like we said, we had 2 and 3 for Cullen. So, you know, 30-27. Not the most outrageous 30-27
No.
we've heard. So.
All right, let's meet our next set of bantamweights. Here's Wayne.